The Things They Carried is a novel by Tim O'Brien in regards to his own personal experiences during the brutal times of the Vietnam War and its aftermath. In addition, he experienced many life lessons, hardships, trials, and other memorable life lessons that were told in his story. In this book, he details his experiences to the reader by doing what he loves best, telling war stories. During the course of this class, we have found a few assignments as references that ties into the story.
The impossible assignment asks a simple question. What is one thing you would never ever do? Assuming if one person did that action, he would instantly regret it for the rest of his life. In regards to the things they carried, O'Brien did 2 things he ended up regretting undoing: killing a soldier and joining the war, saying the following: "I was a coward, I went to the war."
The Fail Harder assignment shows a basketball commercial encouraging others to keep going and to not give up when it comes to failing. It ties into The Things They Carried because both require a sense of courage and determination to do things not one person would be able to do. As stated from the book, courage, I seem to think, comes to us in finite quantities, like an inheritance, and by being frugal and stashing it away and letting it earn interest, we steadily increased our moral capital in preparation for that day when the account must be drawn down. It was a comforting theory. It dispensed with all those bothersome little acts of daily courage. It offered hope and grace to the repetitive coward. It justified the past while amortizing the future.
Finally, the assignment that we have tied to The Things They Carried is No Man's an Island. In this poem, the main theme was that a man on his or her own will not be able to survive. Survival is best suited for those who work together with others. In regard to the things they carried, O'Brien and his men worked together and created a sense of brotherhood. They worked together and became another family, surviving in the jungle hell only known as Vietnam, as stated here. They carried all the emotional baggage of men who might die. Grief, terror, love, longing. These were intangibles, but the intangibles had their own mass and specific gravity. They had tangible weight. They carried shameful memories. They carried the common secret of cowardice. Men killed and died because they were embarrassed not to.
After discovering these lessons in relation to the assignments, we believe that this book definitely deserves to be in the class. It ties in many fundamental life lessons, like friendship and companionship, courage and determination, and remorse and regret. Without this book, we would never be able to understand the true horrors of war, and the true meaning behind a true and engaging war story. Worst of all, we wouldn't be able to read this American classic. Thank you for listening.